Hey fam, I hope you're all doing well. I'm excited to tap in and see what messages come through for us for this full moon coming in tomorrow. I'm recording this on Saturday in the rising. So let's just get straight into it. I'll pick a card for us and I'll just pull some cards to see what the collective message is though. I feel like pulling some affirmations for us. If you're unfamiliar with me, I'm Janina Asiedu. I'm a queer, non-binary artist, herbal ritualist, and ancestral practitioner. I'm based in Tamaki Makaurau, Aotearoa, Auckland, New Zealand. If you want a personal reading, everything is in the description. If you like this video at any point, please do give it a thumbs up and feel free to subscribe. We're giving away a 20-minute Ancestral Tarot Divination. If you look at our last video, the Ancestral Messages of Protection, Wisdom and Peace, you can enter by commenting on that video and subscribing to us if you want to be in the draw. If you want to if you want to do that. And I think I'm pulling the winner on the 22nd as well, so thank you for being here with me. Feeling grateful to be able to channel on behalf of the collective. I just feel like it's such a special, I don't know if it's a special time or the veil feels thin, lots of communication, strong communication coming through from our ancestors. So okay. Now, my phone Orisha, Neteru, those of love, light, high frequency, truth, justice, and peace only. Meda, I thank you for this time. I thank you for this collective as well. I ask that you help me channel messages for us that we need to hear. And on behalf of the full moon that's coming in, so what affirmations do you have for us, the collective, in light of this full moon? I'm not afraid to love or be loved. Embrace your nurturing side. Compassion and listening to your emotions at this time will bring stability. Save your pennies. You are protected and encouraged to move away from fear. Should I pull another one? Yes. I am connected to the divine cosmos and universe. The Creator wants to remind you that you are a part of divine creation. Source and the cosmos are working with you to create divine experiences. What do you want to collaborate on with the universe? I really like that question. What do you want to collaborate on with the universe? And I feel like that's really aligned for us to do with love and our connections and experiencing love with ourselves and I guess an intimacy with the universe. So I guess we're being called to really connect in with the divine in everything and collaborate with, I said that so intensely, but collaborate with whatever the universe is to us in order to activate what we want. And I guess there's a call for us to embrace our softness. Centering compassion looks like it's important. So being compassionate for ourselves and others. With saving your pennies, I also got saving just our time, our energy. So that might be being a little bit more self-preserving at this time as well. Or just being I heard the word fussy, but just taking our time to think about where we're spending our time and energy and resources in general. And moving away from fear as well in any way. There was also, I do not conform, I express my unique creations and imagination. So maybe what we're giving birth to as well, like with the universe, is going to be like uniquely us, or we're encouraged to give birth to our uniqueness in whatever we're doing. You are uniquely special, and you are encouraged to express your creativity and stand out in expression. Refresh your aura by letting go of societal conditioning. Yeah. Okay, I'll leave these out so I can actually see them. These can be our cards. Yeah, I guess we'll get into the pick a card now, because... Or should I pull some tarot? No. I think that's our collective full moon message. So I guess, yeah, getting us to focus on connecting with the divine and our connections and relationships and relationship to self. And that's going to give birth to unique expressions and unique creations where we're not conforming to societal conditioning. So pile number 1, I am not afraid to love or be loved. Group number 2, I am connected to the divine cosmos and universe. And group number 3, I do not conform, I express my unique creations and imagination. So you get a closer look at these, and then you can pick your group. The time slots are also down in the description as well. Hey, group number 1, I'm not afraid to love or be loved. So full moon messages for you are really like an opening up of your heart and sharing. I'm hearing sharing is caring. So like there's that pouring of water there, and then these 2 cups being filled. I feel like there's lots that the universe and this full moon wants to gift you in your relationship. So, and this doesn't even need to be romantic at all. I'm honestly seeing friendships, or even if you have or are in some sort of romantic connection, I feel like the friendship within your connection will be deepening or opening. Yeah, so beautiful. I actually really love this card. I'm also hearing sparks with like all these little sparks, stars. So you might be feeling like sparks with someone that you're connecting with. So maybe that's, yeah, I guess generally for this pile, relationships are going to be nurtured as well. I also am seeing like listening to our companions. So it's important for us to listen to each other. And knowing that we are protected and our relationships are protected. Yeah. So if you are a little like apprehensive or like nervous about connecting with someone, you don't have to be. Or just let yourself like connect genuinely anyway. What guidance and affirmation do you have for group number 1 in light of this full moon? We have the weasel. Be silent, pay attention, and simply observe with your eyes, ears, and physical feelings what is happening all around you. So I guess, yeah, some stillness is needed in order to just observe your surroundings as well. And I'm getting that as listening as well, like listening to your body, and listening and watching other people's body language looks like something as well. The camel, trust that you have the resources to get through the challenges before you. The puio, Hawaiian owl, your ancestral spirit guides are offering you guidance now, so pay close attention to signs and omens. And the rattlesnake, the experiences that you're presently going through are an initiation into fulfilling your purpose as a healer. I feel like I dreamt about snakes, but I can't remember. Maybe this is my pile. Okay. Yeah, I'm hearing you're being given the resources with the camels, so you don't have to worry about like anything emotionally, spiritually, mentally, physically. Like, your ancestors are really strongly with you. These cards are so, I was going to say so very powerful. The owl and the snake, like, yeah. So they're really watching and protecting you through any transformation as well. There's the goose at the base of the deck, which says take time to rest and recuperate rather than continuing your striving. So you don't have to like strive towards anything at this time. It's actually suggested for you to like, yeah, just observe and go through this. You might be like cleansing yourself a little bit, getting rid of old things, or refreshing the way which you think, or reorganizing yourself in order to step into this new energy that you're in generally. I feel like your ancestors and the divine also want to remind you there's lots that you have been called here to do within community, and that might be why you have such a big vision for what you want to create or how you want to move forward in your life. So yeah, know that you're protected and that you can trust them, and you can just go with the flow. Like, I feel like it's meant to be, I don't want to say easy, but at this point in time it looks quite cruisy. We have often one who relates with a corrupt person likewise gets corrupted. Yeah, betray, 10 of Swords. You can kill the identity of a man on earth, but you cannot kill his spirit. So I think like you're releasing, like purging, shedding old timelines and things that you have been through. I also heard people's judgments of you as well. One who relates with corrupt person. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is the Judgment card or the Hierophant. But anyway, lots of reflection, and I feel like this reflection that you're moving through is like really aligned. So let yourself have those moments of like meditation and observing your surroundings and your connections and everything. What full moon messages do you have for pile number 1? What full moon messages do you have for pile number 1? One more, please. What full moon messages do you have for pile number 1? Okay, so we have Ejoye, a fair prince of love. If the moon loves you, why worry about the stars? We have Otito, prepare now for the solutions of tomorrow. We have Oba-Aye, king of earth. Well-timed silence is the most commanding expression. We have Ilokulu, misuse. Ace of Pentacles, if you kill time, you bury opportunity. This came out reversed. Okay. And tension, Idofu is at the base of the deck. Okay. Definitely getting like, it's important not to like don't sleep on yourself and the opportunities that you're getting at this time. Also, it's important for you all to like save what you can in terms of, like your energy, your resources, your money, not to like misuse, like misspend, even your time. I really feel this line, if you kill time, you bury opportunity. So make sure you're utilizing your time well, so you're not missing out on what is being provided to you. So like the resources are coming through for you, but you have to like align with them. Does that make sense? There is some sort of tension. I don't know if it could also be competition if you are in a work setting or a setting that is a little bit competitive, like you might not get picked for something, like there's potential for it or something. In that setting, I guess you're being called to just trust that whatever challenges do come up, so even if you do miss an opportunity, there'll be another one. Okay. Yeah, lots of reflective energies and observing. I don't know if this is for people that have just like started connecting with someone new. Some really like genuine energies here being shared. You all might be observing each other as well. Or you might also be called to observe this person, to like get to know them and to take your time. But there's something really grounded about this, if this is a connection in that way. And I guess there's reminders to stay grounded within yourself, and in general when it comes to like work, money, creativity and stuff, and even like home, it's important to it's like routine and preparing now for the solutions of tomorrow, quite literally. What other formal messages do you have for group number 1? We have Ashe. When the roots are deep, there is no reason to fear the wind. That's the Fool card. We have Isuni Boredom. You cannot blindfold a man and expect him to ferry you across the river. 4 of Hearts. We have Yepada, Change. It is the young trees that make up the forest. 6 of Spades, 6 of Swords. Ejusile, Reject. You always learn a lot more when you lose than when you win. 5 of Cups, 5 of Hearts. One more. Iaba Ife, Queen of Love. With much knowledge there is much sorrow. With much wisdom there is much weeping. And Imolara, Emotion. Men, know thyself, at the base of the deck. Okay. So if you do like misuse your time or your energy, or if you feel inclined to kind of do that, it might be because you are bored, or there's something about like, I don't know, not being potentially fully satisfied with where you are. Well, this could have been a past thing actually. But there is potential for that, I guess, to like not be feeling fully satisfied. Maybe this, if it is to do with your love life or your connections in general, like even platonic, there's a desire here, or like a need, or need for you to like step out of your comfort zone and embrace new experiences. And there's a lot here about like not fearing the newness, and it's okay to be like feel out of your depth a little bit in some ways and experience this change, experience this new growth. It's the young trees that make up the forest. There's like lots that this, I'm seeing like the moon literally drawing up, because the full moon's a good time to plant, right? Usually, is it because of the water content in the soil? I don't know, but I'm seeing like the moon coming out and like drawing up little seedlings from the soil. So the things that you, in any area of your life actually, that you have been nurturing, it's going to start popping up, but you'll need to like, make sure you don't miss out on the opportunity of whatever is being given to you at this time. So maybe this is something that you've asked for. Some of you could be afraid of like getting rejected, or things not working out. Like if this is a romantic thing, or it doesn't have to be romantic, a love, let me say love. I don't know if you're afraid, or this person is a little bit like afraid of like, their offer being rejected, or like what they want to offer. Because there's Ace of Cups, so I'm like imagining, going back to that very first card, fam, the cups being shared. So like someone's wanting to like share their cup of love, but maybe a little bit worried about it not being reciprocated. Or being worried that things are going to be like the same as before. Sorry about that. I've got some more numbers for need to do what? How many messages do you have for group number 1, collective? What full moon messages do you have for group number 1, collective? What full moon messages do you have for group number 1, collective? Okay, we have Yaba, Queen of Earth. She who has people is richer than she who has money. We have Eru, burden. The same sun that melts the wax hardens the clay. We have Isheshe, the young cannot teach tradition to the old. I think this is the Hierophant actually. Ireti, hope does not disappoint. And Oba, the wisdom of others prevents the king from being called a fool. This is the Emperor card. I really want to look at this, like, clear these up all together. So just give me 1 sec, fam. I feel like I forever need more desk space, but I just have like so much on my desk right now. I did want to say there is Queen of Earth and King of Earth here, which is interesting. So if this is like a person that you're connecting with, there is like a harmony in your physical exchange, and maybe you're both wanting like a long-term relationship or something stable. That also means like a match within your physical world. So like your abundance and stuff. There's like a harmony there, if that makes sense. Was the Emperor last? Yes. Okay. Yeah, so you're also being called to move on from anything from the past as well, and reflection in routine. Your routine might be changing, and this is a line thing I feel like that your ancestors have set up for you. Your routine may have been or also be a bit of a challenge sometimes. This could be because of anything really that's a part of your routine. But maybe those challenges, your ancestors are helping you like shift, like something's not going to be as challenging in the future. Also, you might feel a little bit burdened or have been feeling burdened when it comes to like being, it's like this boredom within connections or something, but and this being a challenge that you have or are experiencing. Either you or the person that you're connecting with, potentially, if this resonates, take it. If it doesn't, just like never mind. But they maybe have been through some rejection in the past, but seem quite hopeful with you as well, or this could be you. But just being mindful of that this person has been through something. But they're looking at you quite hopefully. The Emperor. I just want to clarify this. Please clarify misuse or lokulu. Please clarify. Please clarify the Emperor. Okay, we have Iberu, fear. Until the old moon disappears completely, the new moon cannot come. And then Idofu, tension again. It was at the base of the deck last time, I think. So you might be, I don't know if there's like some anxiety or some fear or worry in regards to like, this could be just trust as well. Yeah, but this anxiety or fear might be triggering how you use your time, your resources, your money. So like you get anxious or worried, and then you potentially might miss out on opportunity, if that makes sense. So being mindful of that is important. Even when it comes to work or what you're creating, your legacy, make sure your anxiety or fear could trigger a missed opportunity. So even if you're feeling scared about something, I feel like it's okay. And again, there's competition or tension, but this can also mean action. So I feel like action needs to be taken. But the way that you might be going about taking this action is like in quite a compassionate and nurturing way. You may also need to focus on nurturing yourself, your emotional body, and spending time doing things that make you feel emotionally good as well, and bringing that into your routine. Yeah, should we close this message off with one of these? So yeah, lots of new things sprouting up for you. It's okay for you to be hopeful as well, regardless of what you've experienced. It's okay for you to take a risk, grounding in your body, looking after yourself in terms of what you eat, exercise, like, physical, and then also your heart is really important. Try to release any anxiety fears that you might have in general, because it will just make you miss out on opportunity. So just feel it and kind of move towards it anyway. Yeah. What oracle messages do you have for group number 1 to end this full moon message? Yeah, we have Horus Bark, is that how you say this? Sacred Union. And, hold on, I'll hold them both up. And Ptah, Alchemy and Creation. So with this, whoops. Oh, I didn't even move that out of the way, did I? Okay. So with this, yeah, so if this is a romantic connection specifically, I feel like your ancestors are leading you, or let me say, I feel like ancestors and the divine are guiding you towards connections, and a connection, if that's what you want, to that is going to be, sacred. And it's a beautiful time for you to co-create with the universe on what kind of relationship you want, if whether it's romantic, platonic, family, like chosen or blood, whatever it is, like what kind of connections do you want, even in work and creativity. And even writing those things down, or just visualizing those things in your mind, or speaking to source however you want to, because I feel like, they want to say that they're helping you. So like it's that meet them halfway kind of thing. Might be slow process, but I feel like that's a positive thing, because it's going to be aligned with the cosmos. So that might be moon cycles, that could be astrology, that could be various things for you personally. So I will leave that there for your group number 1. I hope that this helps and brings you some affirming in your situation. If you want a personal reading, that's all down in the description. If you would like to gift us a tip for our time and energy, we would appreciate that, and thank you in advance. If you do that, our PayPal is in the description. If you have chosen another pile, feel free to go to that pile as well. And if not, I will see you in the next reading. Pile group number 2. You chose I'm connected to the divine, cosmos and universe. I love these blues and this card that's coming through for me. Blue for me always represents obviously your throat, so speaking your truth, and blue just for me is operating in your truth and who you are in general, so being your authentic self. There's something here for your, this full moon is really wanting to activate your divine expression and your divine experiences. What do you want to collaborate on with the universe? I really like that question. Let's pull some animal. Oh no. Actually being called to use this. If you're wanting to gift us a donation or a gift, a tip for our time and our energy, our PayPal is down in the description, or you can just email me for my bank account. Okay. Group number 2. What full moon messages do you have for group number 2? Approximately 222. So 2 might be a number for you all that you'll be seeing, or it just says prioritize peace. So 2 for me, whenever I see 2, I think of peace. 222 equals 6, so for me that's compassion as well. We also have our AKOMA card. AKOMA is a sacred circle, where a Ghanaian folk invoke the spirits and channel, connect with some fauna, divine benevolent ancestors, and also the gods, divinities, AKOMA, and I guess abusua. So this is like quite a sacred space. I've written, shut off external noise, the outside world, and connect with your ancestral life force. So this full moon will be a time for you to connect with your ancestors, connect with your divinities, and connect in peace with them. So like doing things that bring you peace, that practices that are sacred to you. I've written rites, drums, cosmic forces, elevation. We have a new opportunity of wealth is heading your way. Be open to receiving. Windfall, harvest is coming, level up. Yeah, be ready. So this space and this preparation that you're entering into, like this, connecting to the divine, is going to bring you some wealth. So whether that is physical or not, it does seem like there's something coming through. I do feel like it is physical just because of the green. That might bring some change your way. I'm also hearing just whatever you've been asking for or wanting. We have what are you not seeing? Illusion, seek truth, perception, take off rose-colored glasses. This card that I drew like buzzes me out because I was thinking of it as in like take off rose-colored glasses, like, you know, when you're like looking at something too, I want to say too sweetly, when it's like not that sweet, you know. But the other meaning that I get from it is also like, this is gross, but like pink eye. So like your eye being infected. So there's something potentially about your perception, how you're looking at things, that needs to shift. Oh, we just had quite a few fall out, so I'll just take them. We have this adinkra symbol called, I don't know how to say this. It's two parts, so it's like fear and, I don't know how to say circle and tree, hankra, fear hankra, which is the symbol of a compound. And it's said to only have like one entrance in, and so it's a symbol, one entrance and one exit. So it represents solidarity, sister, brotherhood, siblings, safety, accountability, interaction, common humanity, security. Trust in divine timing, your uri or higher self, intuition, the answers are within. You have a choice to make. Bring harmony to your masculine and feminine, shadow and light. Release anything that is draining you. Emotional loss and challenges. Keep an open mind through difficulties. Prayer, wisdom, independence. Take action and speak your truth. And we have gentle, delicate. This adinkra symbol is, I don't know how to say this, but fafanto, the butterfly. Tender, fragile, intricate, delicate, honest. I feel like your ancestors and source want to like highlight that the family that you have, whether they're chosen or blood right now, is very sacred and protected. This could even be your home as well, your physical home. But I feel like your ancestors are really protecting like your interactions, who your family, friends are at this time, and are like securing that. I know that sounds kind of weird, but, or like it is secure, if it makes sense. prepare for new wealth to come in after this full moon, in whatever way you're like needing it, whatever you've been working towards in any area of your life. It's also good for you to like release anything that you don't need, just to create space. You might not be seeing how beautiful your sensitivity is, because the butterfly reminds me of, it's like delicate, tender, fragile, but it also talks about how beautiful the butterfly is, I think. Or that's where my meditations lead me, if it doesn't say that. So you might not be seeing that about yourself, your delicateness and how beautiful it is. Or it could be that side of people or you in general. Like, sensitivity is beautiful. And it's okay to be like fragile, like not overly fragile, but it's okay to operate in gentleness and sensitivity and acknowledge your tenderness. So maybe that's what you're being called to activate in the light of this full moon. And yeah, you might have a choice to make as well. So spend the time that you need in meditation and clearing your energy so you can make that choice accordingly, if so. Just pulling these cards out. I'm just going to quickly bless these cards, fam. We got some lavender. Maybe that's a, maybe some of you'll need a cleanse your space or something like that. Cleanse yourself. Lavender burns really well. You can see the smoke, eh? Yeah, some information to me. Cleanse these cards. That's enough. Full moon messages do you have for group number 2? For King of Pentacles. Stability, lots of stability for your whatever you have now, like the stability that you have now in whatever way your ancestors and what's going to come shortly. Your ancestors firstly have been and will be working on this with you. It's very protected, like, yeah, it's buzzing me out. So like this could be your family, like your immediate family. This could be like your group of friends or community that you're in. Do you have for group number 2 on this full moon? 7 of Cups. Guidance information. The Emperor. 10 of Pentacles. One more, please. What guidance information do you have? 8 of Cups. 9 of Pentacles, fam. The Pentacles are strong, like the new wealth is being confirmed, so you might even be getting a bit of money as well. Like it might be a new opportunity or job, but there's something about this that is like ancestral legacy in terms of what your creativity, what you're building for yourself. So it could be your business, could just be your home, what you run. It could be, the Emperor is also like the father figure as well. You might not be an actual man, but like having that masculine energy in what you do and that financial independence. I feel like your ancestors have really worked at that for you and will be continuing to. and it's to make it lasting. You're also someone that's going to have a lot of options, or will have a lot of options. In your options, prioritize peace. What's going to be the most peaceful option for you might not seem like what you would like, very logical in terms of like physical decisions, but I'm seeing that that's what's going to be most beneficial for you and bring you more stability in the end. So what looks like the most peaceful option where you're not going to get, I just heard charged, so charge the most. Maybe if this has to do with like money things, any extra fees or charges, if you can like avoid them. Yeah, your ancestors are helping you work towards independence. It's very like, yeah, it's like very physical, but there's something very spiritual about it as well. So don't underestimate like how your ancestors have been working with you all. Lots of options, lasting options, lots of dreams as well. So you might be like dreaming about what you want to create or the stability that you would like. Write it down, because yeah, it's going to grow. Yeah, and you're really meant to have this legacy or whatever it is that you're creating right now on behalf of your family. It's really beautiful. This wealth that you acquire may also aid you with travel, like you might be traveling later on. I'll post some of my phone numbers on the phone. What you should need to do. What full moon messages do you have for group number 2? 5 of Cups. What full moon messages? The Devil and the Star fell out on the floor. Oh, I don't know. What full moon messages? Actually, let me just keep this out. Oh, it's gone. I'm not going to edit these videos, so you guys are going to just hear me like mumbling to myself. What full moon messages do you have for group number 2? Ace of Cups and the Wheel of Fortune. And then we also had the Magician. Okay. Some of you may have gone through something when it comes to your stability. So this could be money, home, whatever we were just talking about that made you feel a bit rejected. I don't know, like some sort of emotional loss. So it could have been a shift with your like finances or like your home family that you had to release. Definitely being called to release any toxic or unhealthy attachments, to being seen, or anything that has been imbalanced in terms of, yeah, I've heard like fame. It's like some of you might be ending up quite wealthy or well known in your realm of things. So be careful not to like let that get to your head. In whatever way, even unhealthy or toxic things attached to like your dreams or your vision. So what you want to create might look a little different or be called to look a little different. Like, yeah, I'm seeing 7 of Cups and the Devil together. So any like illusions or dreams or fantasies that you're having that have been coming from an unhealthy place in you, I feel like your ancestors are helping you release that, or want you to. Like stuff that's based on materialism, or I don't know. Even people that maybe, like if it's options when it comes to like people around you, they'll be helping release people that aren't genuine, like just want to attach themselves to you because of who you are. Because I do see that this pile has a lot of, you're really being seen in your work, what you do, you're wealthy, you have a lot of options, you're stable, people will be attracted to that. Yeah, so you be careful, you might attract people that have gone through some shit in the past too and just want to like jump on your, what's it called? Coattails. But it does look like an offer is coming up for you all within this stability and new wealth that you're receiving. So it's going to make you happy, whatever you're receiving in the future. So be open to receiving, even if it's an emotional thing, because it's going to fill your cup and bring you something quite lasting. This Eight of Cups, yeah, it can be about release in terms of like releasing, walking away from something. But I'm also seeing if you are walking away from something, even if it's travel as well, like leaving one place to go to another, even just on a trip, it's going to bring you a lot of, a door is going to be opening for you, a lot of fortune, like the wheels in your favor. And if it's just like a new opportunity in general, in any way, yeah, I see it as a positive thing. Reminded here that you have the resources that you need, so utilize them as well. You're being given like whatever you need, and you know how to use what you have around you to do whatever, create. Queen of Pentacles. So if you're in a connection, this doesn't have to be romantic, but it can be. It's really stable, or will be, or you're both in the same place when it comes to, or in a harmony when it comes to like your material world and your physical. Let's pull a few more for your, what guidance affirmations you have for group. I'm hearing what do you all need to focus on. So what does group number 2 need to focus on in the light of this full moon? We have King of Swords. These are all reversed. 2 of Swords. Knight of Swords. Oh, let me show you them upright. 4 of Cups reversed and King of Cups reversed. Yeah. Any indecisiveness is like maybe you're not trusting the way in which the divine or your ancestors and source, the universe, whatever, are wanting to work with you, like the potential that you have as well, the capabilities that you have. King of Swords. Maybe you'll need to activate your logical mind a little bit more, and also mastering your thoughts. Knight of Swords reversed. Yeah, the way that you're thinking or speaking to yourself looks like something. Could even be who you're speaking to, so being mindful of that. Knight of Swords can be social media as well, so you might need to release like something to do with social media that could be draining you. There also could be something surrounding like needing to express your emotions and release any emotional blocks as well. That might be where indecisiveness is coming from, or an unwillingness to like join forces with the universe. Something blocked within your thoughts and your throat. Yeah, I just burped. So nurturing your heart as well, and what it is you want when it comes to family and security, the physical, and letting go of any emotional blocks there and working on those things looks like it's important, fam. So I'll leave that there for your group number 2. Sending you heaps of love, and thank you for spending time with me. If you feel drawn to another pile, feel free to go and click on that. If not, I will see you in the next video. Hey, group number 3, you chose I do not conform, I express my unique creations and imagination. I guess that's an affirmation for you all, and is to, I'm seeing like a pathway almost, and then you're like sliding out of that pathway into your own uniqueness rather than staying in the same vibe that everyone else is, I guess. So any ways that you feel like you might be like resisting your uniqueness in order to conform, I'm feeling like Source is asking you to like just like check yourself on those things. Where are you playing out societal conditioning when that's not your authentic self, you know? Okay. Excuse me. What full moon messages do you have for group number 3? We have this hectic ass card, so I'll just read it. Challenges and expansion and finding new territory, healing, independence, lack and depression, clearing debt, breakthrough, fortune, magnetism, electricity, levels. I also wrote elevator because for some reason this was reminding me of dreams that I have when I like when I'm going from one place to another and I'm in an elevator and coming out the doors. Okay, strength, growth, clearing, conflict, release, and then lavish life, comfort, food, rest, play, self-care, abundance, decorate, pleasures, luxury, sharing, different choices and experiences. Information to have for group number 3 in light of this full moon. We have Purity or the Purity flower, beauty, strength, ceremony, childlike wonder, joy, excitement, laughter, open-hearted, embrace, hope, and play. So maybe you're being called to embrace the comforts of the life that you have, and maybe you're being like lifted or opened up to this kind of expansion in your life, and that's what your ancestors in the universe are helping you with during this full moon, to grow in that way, to just experience more comfort and options, and laughter and play and sweetness in just your day-to-day life, I feel like. Because of this comfort that you have, or even the ways in which you know how to like take care of yourself and stuff like that, just be mindful of people around you could attract or like bring up jealousy or envy in others. So make sure you're protecting your energy. I also want to show this card. It says don't force it, surrender, relax, surrender control, soften your heart, breathe, quieten your ego, let love happen naturally. yeah, I'm hearing like taking your time is also important. So maybe you're releasing conforming to like fast-paced life as well, like feeling like you have to move so fast all the time, or control things in general in order for things to happen. So there's reminders here about like letting things happen naturally, particularly in connections as well. I guess you're being called as well to like, yeah, just enjoy the little things, moments, simple pleasures in your day-to-day. And there's another card that this is reminding me of in here. I think it's like romanticizing your life a little bit, so maybe that's something that you're being called to do. What full moon messages do you have for group number 3? What full moon messages do you have for group number 3? 6 of Pentacles reversed. 8 of Swords reversed. Full moon messages do you have for group number 3? The Moon. 5 of Pentacles. What messages do you have for group number 3? 2 of Wands. Going to take these 7 of Cups, the Tower, 10 of Swords, and Knight of Wands, the Sun. So I feel like with this moon, I guess you're being called, and I feel like you're being supported in releasing like any restrictive thought patterns, like confusing things, especially when it comes to your dreams or like the options you feel like you have, or deciding on something. Anything where you have been giving too much or receiving too much is going to shift really quickly with the Tower moment. So your ancestors, like anything that you have been overgiving to, could be something you're paying, could be your time, whatever it may be. Even out of lack, like feeling, I also heard unworthiness, so feeling like you don't have enough, or I heard like feeling like you don't make enough to maybe enjoy the, like, slow down and have more of a lavish lifestyle, whatever that would be to you. Feel like your ancestors and source are helping you release that. Release any past attachments I'm hearing, and anything from the past that like kind of brings that energy back. But I do feel like you're learning about yourself and becoming more intimate with yourself through this process, if that makes sense. And maybe even with others, there's definitely some things being revealed to you with the moon, still some things needing to be revealed. Think that it's okay for you to explore your options is what I'm hearing. But using wisdom is important. Please clarify Knight of Wands for group number 3. Please clarify Knight of Wands for group number 3. Lots of reversals. The Temperance reversed, the Hierophant reversed. You might be a little bit impatient or like lacking stillness in your routine as well. It's interesting because this is the don't conform pile, right? Yeah, I do not conform. I express my unique creations and imagination. So the way that you do things might be untraditional or like not like the norm, but I still think it's important for you to be patient with the process and embrace stillness in some ways, if that makes sense. So you might need to bring that into your routine and stuff in other ways, even if it doesn't look like other people's lives or whatever. Yeah, it looks like I want to say like acknowledging certain truths about yourself and your being are gonna help you be successful in any change, close out old cycles, and also open up to more community experiences that are fulfilling for you, that bring you stability. Lots of change though. So yeah. Be compassionate with yourself through any shifts and releasing, because there does look like there's a bit of it. Okay, that's information. You have this full moon for group number 3. King of Cups and Knave of Pentacles. So taking it slow in any relationships or any matters of the heart looks like it's important. Don't rush as well. I guess that's what we get with the like don't force it. So you might be someone that like falls deep quickly. So if you are like that, just take it easy with yourself. It's okay to keep your heart open. But in the physical, like when it comes to like how much time you spend with this person, or even on this thing, if it has to do with like what you love, taking it slow is important. That might be a challenge though. Okay, we have 4 of Cups and the Empress, so just be mindful, because like I don't know if some of you are dealing with some emotional blocks due to like loss that you have gone through in the past. Or the other thing that I was seeing was needing to be mindful just because you might get drained a little bit. So it's important to like know your worth in all your exchanges, like how much are you giving, how much are you receiving, and not in a like transactional way, but just like making sure things are in harmony. Yeah, like you're not overgiving, you're not overspending in any sort of way. But I do see you again releasing lack that has come from past experiences, and you moving into a place where you're able to, with this moon, I guess activating more of an explorative energy and a freedom, like I'm hearing a liberation. So that like in your passions and your creativity, please clarify Knight of Wands for group number 3. 10 of Wands, Queen of Wands at the base of the deck. So it's like you're going to have to use your wisdom to build and whatever it is you are wanting to build within those realms that we've spoken on. Maybe the challenge could be like your confidence or feeling like charismatic. If this is someone else that you're like connecting with in any sort of way, just be mindful that they're not finding the relationship more casual than you, just to be on the same page. But aside from that, yeah, well, like one of you might be more mature in some way than the other one. Yeah, but aside from that, I feel like you're stepping into a space of like being quite emotionally satisfied. Might be a lot of like energies or attention on you, so just like cleanse your energy, take it slow, use your intuition. It looks like it's important for you to use your intuition when it comes to what you're wanting to release as well. Emotionally, you might experience some anxiety or some worry surrounding a choice that you have to make that has to do with like a long-term commitment. I just opened and it's the sun, so I guess you don't have to worry about that. I guess it just looks like being positive is important. Yeah, you might need to make a sacrifice when it comes to what you're choosing, like giving up something. That thing might be causing you some stress or some stagnance in your investments or something. It's important for you to take some time to like use your discernment to look at your investments and look at where you could be overthinking, overstressing, or maybe you're invested in something that's not what you think it is or not giving you what you think it is. But the wheel of fortune's upright, so that's in your favor. So you just need to like make a sacrifice somewhere, it looks like. That might be a challenge or part of the burden that you might be moving through. What are the guidance information you have for group number 3 during this full moon? 3 of Swords, Judgment, King of Pentacles. Yeah, so maybe you're taking time to reflect on like some hurt or something, or again, something that's been stressing you. But I feel like Source, during this time of meditation and reflection, and it's important for you to allow Source and the Divine to come through with some stability for you. So that would, when I say that, I mean like just being open to receiving and focusing on grounding yourself as well, whether that's in your routine or what makes you feel safe, secure. I also heard structure. I'm going to pull some animal cards for you all to get some. Also be confident in yourself and your creativity and where you're leading yourself when it comes to your stability as well, because I feel like you're with Judgment and King of Pentacles, you're meant to be very stable. What are the guidance and affirmations you have for group number 3 during this full moon? The Condor. You're too enmeshed in the situation, so step back and see the bigger picture before making any decisions or taking action. The Cardinal. The polarities of your spiritual pursuits and physical pleasures are out of balance, so do whatever is necessary to bring them back into an equilibrium. Rattlesnake. The experience is that you're presently going through an initiation into fulfilling your purpose as a healer. Yeah, again, it's confirming that like needing to take a break or take some space in order to reflect and I guess look at the bigger picture of things, and to come into that alignment with yourself. So balancing your spiritual being and your physical like life looks like it's important, and aligning things. So again, what's not serving you? What do you need to release so you can like welcome in this stability? Seeing these two together. So part of the stability is like, yeah, your purpose. So I kind of feel like if you're like kind of trying to escape, like, and you know how sometimes some of us can feel bad for having good things or nice things or whatever. I feel like you can't really escape that. Like it's a part of your purpose and destiny to experience these things, physical things, because it's a reflection of your spiritual world. So your spiritual world is abundant. It's going to manifest in the physical. It's kind of like inevitable, if that makes sense. Also, I wanted to show you all the boar, which says face your problems head on with confidence and courage, and you will emerge victorious. So this is a reminder of like all the things that you have gone through in the past. Even if you're a little bit stubborn, like within your personality, or there might be a need to activate that stubbornness in order to like see this through and to be confident in yourself. Yeah, fam, so I'll probably leave that there. I feel like that door opening ended it. Okay, well, I'm sending you all heaps of love. If you want a personal reading as well, that's in the description. And yeah, I will leave that there for you all. If you feel drawn to any other pile, feel free to pick. If not, I will see you in the next reading, fam.